We started along this path when our precious son Stephen was called to heaven on a very early age. Everybody loved Stephen, they really did, his whole life. Stephen was always helping folks. He was always trying to help those who didn't have the privilege that he had and the things that he had. He was drawn to the child in the wheelchair. He was drawn to the child that was being bullied. We were just amazed at how one little boy and young man could help so many people and influence them. And Stephen loved his fellow man. He loved other people, and he showed it by acts of kindness, trying to help them. So when Stephen went to heaven when he was 21, obviously we were quite devastated, but we knew immediately what we needed to do, and that was to set a fund up at our local city school district to help kids who needed help with different things because of financial circumstances.
As far as economically, our county is depressed. There's not a lot of work here. We have a lot of food service, but not a lot of industry. So we have places to spend the money, just not a lot of places to make it.
It's a wonderful community, very hardworking, caring people, but there are just not enough jobs.
Scioto County has been affected greatly by the economic depression that we're facing with unemployment and students who are living in poverty, quite frankly. And when that happens, there can be such a chain reaction of students who become food insecure, students who are not sure where their next meal is coming from. And the Stephen Power Pack program, in coordination with the Freestore Foodbank, is critical to making sure that those weekend meals, that weekend hunger, does not impact these students' lives and in turn stifle their growth and development. And so our partnership has been critical to helping our students.
The Power Pack program in Scioto County is funded and administered really almost exclusively through the Stephen A. Hunter Hope Fund with Mark and Virgie Hunter. They're in all 12 of the elementary schools in Scioto County, and they distribute about 600 packs a week to the kids there.
The selection process initiates with the teachers, our counselors, the people who are in direct supervision of students. We look at students who do show those signs of food insecurity, such as cutting in line at breakfast or lunch.
Freestore puts some information out for them to study in case they're not sure, but most of these teachers have been doing this for a while and they know the signs. They've seen it for years, and it's bothered them, and they've tried to do things on their own.
There are students who try to hide food to take it home with them. They will ask their fellow students sitting around them, do you want to eat that? Can I have it? And students who are concerned about trying to take extras home over the weekend, if any of the teachers see that kind of behavior from students, they are referred for the Power Pack program.
A Power Pack is 15 items of shelf-stable, non-perishable food. It's designed to get a hungry child through the weekend. There's been the national push to make food healthier for children. What Freestore did, though, they realized that just making them healthy isn't everything. They still have to like them, because even though they're hungry, if they don't care for what's in there, they're not going to be as apt to eat them.
When students receive their Power Pack and they hug them as if it's a stuffed animal or a loved one, that sends a message of gratitude. They're happy to have that food to take home with them.
It's unbelievable that a small child can get so excited over getting a pack of food, but they do, because it's that important to them, because they know they need it.
Students who are happy to go home for the weekend and not as hesitant to get on the bus. Students who come in still maybe hungry Monday morning for that breakfast, but not as desperate as perhaps we had seen them previously. It's hard to put that into numbers, but in terms of seeing the difference in students and their behavior and their joy is evident.
In every other county in our service area, we're lucky to hit a handful of schools, especially in the rural areas. Because Mark and Virgie and the Stephen A. Hunter Hope Fund are fundraising all year and have such great community support, they're able to actually provide packs to kids in every single one of the elementary schools in that county.
It makes it easier for me knowing that at least they have access. They're not going to be They might not have exactly what they want, but they're not going to be hungry.
We know that our charge is to make sure that they have the best education possible, but a part of that is making sure that kids are healthy and safe and have their basic needs met before that extension of education can take place. And when you care about kids in that extended way, knowing that their bellies are not hungry is a critical part of that.